I kind of want to set up like a betting poll of like how far into the stream we get before we hit like that 40%. Because like we're almost there already. This is amazing. I don't know. There was something I saw happening this morning. What was it? Oh, yeah. Apparently, Miss Freeze got leaked for Suicide Squad. Which... What had they done to poor Noah? Also, I just realized it said suicide less than a minute into the video. Oops. Sorry, future me. Monetization is probably getting wrecked this part. Also, I just noticed I'm still using loop in me. Yeah, it works. Let's say we head straight to Lego Harry Potter, eh? Come on. I was thinking, and there's a bit of a problem with the next game, so it's like... Might not want to clear it too fast, but... There's a will, there's a way. Really tempted. Love hurts. Oh, hang on. Almost finished with Half-Blood Prince. So I feel even more vindicated by my title. We directly turn on invincibility during the end of the movie. I got curious, apparently the first, like, Death Eater character is indeed, like, in the pre-ultimate chapter. Pre-ultimate movie. As you know, this is the, yeah, pre-ultimate movie, so Deathly Hallows Part 1. So until then, I guess we just kind of mill about. Slowly build up our resources for the Death Eaters. Apparently, I applied even to like the basic bits Death Eater. I suppose that being said, we're not too far off Deathly Hallows. Like, Dumbledore needs to so totally live. And then we're done. So how are we this morning, chat? Oh, there are credits in this movie, actually. Are we about to learn something new? In case you're wondering, we're probably gonna try for another 3 hours as well. Careful, it's bad luck. You know, there's probably a wizard that takes that like every day. Like their morning routine is just drink a potion of luck. Whoop. So imagine, because power-wise, a lot of the stuff will be bound behind characters that we don't have. Like Arthur Weasley. Hang on. Nice. Or the ghost specs when we don't have them. You're free. They're the specs. Boy, it's nice being able to see. Boom, all of them. Now what are we making? A birdhouse? Yo, Watson, bird up. Oh, there's the professor. I wonder what happened to her. I assume Slughorn was the defense against the dark arts teacher for this year. I vaguely recall something bad happening to him. Oh, it's supposed to do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's our next collectible. Have to keep our eyes on the sky. I'm also gonna assume what's in the vault of the house quest. So it would be going off, wouldn't it? Or the detector would be going off. Over here. Did we win? Oh yeah, I suppose one might be wondering. The server that play Archipelago's in started another one. I managed to take Sword Hike from 4 feathers to 2 feathers. Getting a little bit of a problem, so I think from now on with that I'm gonna do race or something. I mean, races of Sword Hike take a lot more setup, but like, there's at least more to the spirit. Doesn't mean anything for you, dear viewer, if I do my stupid idea one day, but it's not for a while. What are we doing here? Apparently that. Oh, there was another one. I didn't even notice. I was assuming that was just for the fun of it. Unfortunately, this is probably for another house quest, I imagine. But we're not seeing the character target V go off anymore. Gryffindors. Alright then. We got a thing. What do I use this pad for? Alright then. Probably for a quest, so let's just move on. Ew! Buddy! We got a pump! Pump it! Well, Professor, you offer some ice cream? There's the weather for it and all that jazz. I think I talked about this on Jess' channel, but I don't know if I talked about it on mine. I've been reading the Elma from Dragon Maid manga. God damn, does that woman make me hungry. There's so much of that manga is just her guessing over food. Like, oh, a very good job, mate. Oh, I remember this. You lost a good friend, Hagrid.
Huh?
No drinking the spider. No kissing the spider. Alright, so how do we dig that up? No. Still wonder, like, who at Feather's Tales really likes these things? They sell up every once in a while in games. Hey, we got the dog! Welcome to the team, Fang. Oh, that's one. There's a second. Don't need a dark wizard for that, sadly. Looks like we need a Weasley for this and a dark wizard. Goddamn! I just doesn't fall in the same trap as the original did. Like in the original, once you got a dark wizard, it was just a matter of like surviving the bugs and glitches, which just was not fun. No. Was worth a shot. And heck, when I'd say he was a good man, but one, he's a spider, and two, he did try to eat us. I mean, so where's the other one? Yes, you want me to spray water? But where? A whole lot of dark wizard stuff, actually. Oh. Alright then. So who wants some poison? Who wants to poison their friends? Who's up for some spider ball? At least put it up somewhere. There you go.
No.
Oh, it's baby Harry. I'm legit curious, if you're a wizard, why would you not just drink that in the morning? Also, I'm gonna quickly turn on my heater, so BRB. I like that I can mute without having to cause shenanigans anymore. Like, use it. Like, before my mic, you'd hear me just like fumbling about. No, you don't. Oh! Professor Grubbly Plank, what? And people are surprised JK does stupid names. Grubbly Plank, what the fuck? That's supposed to be fair on Twitter. I go what the fuck to that, and I don't go what the fuck to Saddle. Well, as you know, to be fair, Twitter's made me use the Sackle Bolt. That's why I'm a little bit mundane in my reactions. Figures. Scuttle Plank or something like that? Good morning. 4, 2 out of 4. Oh, this lady. Apparently in the first game, a lot of people missed her in the Slytherin dungeons. Anyway, how are we this morning, Spit? We are probably gonna finish Half-Blood Prince. This means so totally nothing bad is going to happen to Dumbledore, honest, I swear. I do kind of miss, like, back in the early days of the internet where you'd see troll videos of, like, people spoiling that twist. And, like, them reacting like you just shot their favorite pet. I'm doing good. Feel like a bit of an ass because I joined a friend server's archipelago, or however the fuck you pronounce that, I always get it wrong. And accidentally did my game on the first day. Like, that's just gotta be a simple solution, either make it harder or do more than one game.
Ooh.
Don't be evil, my boy. So there are 6 Horcruxes. Horcruxes, or how you pronounce it. I was gonna make a 7 Chaos Emeralds joke, but then I just didn't remember the number. Helps to have a boat. Okay, we made a bridge, didn't we? Yep. Oh. We kind of made a bridge. Needs no dark magic. God damn it. Nowhere near as bad as 1 to 4, at least not yet, but I am a little bit annoyed at how much comes down to have Dark Wizard. And you know, if that Harry Potter saga game is true, that's probably gotta be worse for that. Okay, now what are we doing with this? Oh, it's getting off Spider. Yes, we are. Well, it's gonna make cleanup longer, not necessarily harder. But if we're going back to the old format, at least for a little bit, then means that, like, we finish off Deathly Hallows and we're gonna go to the next game. And just clean it up on Sundays. I don't think Dumbledore can speak Parcel Tongue, but I know how he can. Hi, Lurker. How's your day been? How's your morning been? But us, we're so totally gonna keep Dumbledore alive. That's what we're doing, right? Hearing the curse. Stream for the first time one day ago. Oh! Why'd you stream? And of course, how did it go? Tapped out. Simpsons tapped out. How does one stream Simpsons tapped out? Doesn't that game like a whole bunch of wait timers? Ooh! I hope you can afford that. $600 in one stream. Actually, no, I should be more specific. $600 spent in one stream. Fair. Like, I imagine a lot of that was on the wait timers. Like, the cost is why LEGO Dimensions and 2K Drive aren't on here. And I've only been playing for like 7 months. I mean, fair enough. Like, I remember when that game came out back when I was in high school, and it was fun for what it was. In hindsight, I wish I invested more into it than I did. I would love to have at least got the Sonic pack. Like, it was always just so expensive. I feel like the last of the jewels is somewhere around here. I'm just gotta do a quick sweep. I bought the Taj Mahal with the Quickie Mart Master today. I suppose I did visit that place at one point. And also, it's been like 15 years. Makes sense that they just go into like actual places at some point. And I'm watching I've never actually seen Gremlins. I always heard it's a good movie that I'd like, but I've never watched it. Also, because of that, a lot of my experiences from Weird Letter Media and multiverses of all fucking things. I wonder if the colors were just accidental and intentional reference to the Hogwarts houses here. But LEGO's done puzzles like that a lot. Glorious Dumbledore. Gremlins is the best. I hear it's really good, it's just like I'm not that much of a movie watcher. Oh. The question is, the duck boat still here? Also, as kiddie and fun as Leo can be, that does convey like the horror of death quite well. So how do we get over there? Need to know dark magic to use dark. Oh. Oh. Well, that works for me. At least Gizmo is alive. I've seen Gizmo in Multiverses and he does look really cute. Ah. Well, that'd be a good name for a cat. Hey, there we go. Like, I really need to get into the habit of, like, instead of watching, like, YouTube documentaries or something, watching, like, actual movies while videos are windowing. It would go a long way. So you tell me drinks aren't on the house? Oh, right. But in doing this, Dumbledore pretty much accepts all the curse. I remember now. Let me free! Yeah, I'm just gonna leave Dumbledore to his fate till he respawns up here. This work? That's bad. I mean, this is outright... Well, in this at least, they're just outright zombies. They probably were in the movie, I don't remember. Okay, now we go. Don't let the Horde make it to us. There we go. How do we fend off the Horde? There's a little bit too much to just fight. I'm gonna say no. From, like, my limited understanding, but... keyword there is limited understanding. Okay, back off. I clearly need to cover Dumbledore, but I don't know what holds the line. Ah, there we go. So they're functioning metal objects, good to know. Oh, fuck. Like, I vaguely recall over Stripe, or whatever the heck his name is, a pic of them in a bikini, but like, they could just put on a bikini. Let's give him a minute. Oh, I don't think I gave him enough time. No, that's time. Back off. Keep a drinking. Okay, now I think I got the hang of this. Last one. Now soon now we're back at Hogwarts. Or like the last door with Snape. I mean what? Well, Malfoy? Go do a thing. Oh, was it Malfoy? I thought it was Snape. Oh, I remember it being Snape. Oh, there we go. That's how I had to do this. Just waves goodbye. That just sucker punched me. Now Hogwarts is on the siege for the first time, not the last time. Oh, the Dumbledore is totally fine, right? I wonder if that's what opens the... this is what opens the Quidditch pits. That is super soaked to Death Eater. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Well, Death Eaters, with t-shirt contest time is over. And aside, notice that Snape's not doing anything. Oh, we're just using the Guardian. One more time. There we go. I just had the mental image of the Death Eater robes are getting fucking soaked. I so win this wet t-shirt contest. Ow. You know, I joke, but Alan Rickman probably would have won a wet t-shirt contest. He's a very attractive man. Sadly in past tense, because I believe he died 5 years ago now? It's sad to me, like, how much of the Harry Potter cast is dead now. Nice cats. I'm the Half-Blood Prince. It was me. That is such a whiplash. I suppose to double back to the Gremlins tangent, I've heard negative things about Gremlins 2. But for osmosis, I would assume it's just one of those where do you take the story kind of situations. Oh, that was Dumbledore. That's morbid. Don't they need that? You know what sits off the goal of the... not yet. Of the last movie. Or movies, I guess, in this case. Let's grab Fang first. The entire world is mourning Dumbledore. Maybe awards... yeah, Professor Grubbly Plank. Vita Seeker, who... between both games, I still don't know what... I still don't remember who she was. Character roster is starting to look really filled out though. Can't help but note. On that note, to Diagon Alley, let's see how many of those gold bricks we can pick up. You know, the spider just chilling in the corner reminds me of a image I saw God knows how long ago. Of a cyberpunk world where they just had like mutant spiders serving drinks. Because I mean, I'd be too scared to do anything at that bar personally, but like... neat idea. Whoa! 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 I just gotta keep coming from here on. Alright then. Like, it's the Wizarding World is at war, to be fair. Oh, even in here. That's gotta get annoying. But now, here's where I get curious, cause throughout this entire last year, the trio worked at Hogwarts. So is it just a straight shot level-wise to the end, or what?
Huh?
Hagrid! And Murder.
Huh?
The entire gang's here. Just take over the Dursley's house for a secret meeting. Alright. So that's how we're gonna learn the Polyjuice Potion in this game. Hey, look. Oh, offer. Just as good. Okay, what am I doing wrong there? Up there we go. No. Maybe let's go at it from a different angle. This is really finicky. Bugger. Okay, we'll fix up the vacuum cleaner. See what that gets us. Huh. Well done, Orpha. You broke. Well, I suppose it's not your vacuum cleaner anyway. What? Why don't you get on this thing? Finally! Lucky last. As soon as the apple, that is indeed the apple. Taste the apple and all that jazz. Is there? Oh, we're actually in a level. Oh, we're actually in a level. Let's do a quick little bit of cleanup. I'm so nobody minds we just wrecked the garden. Why would they? Oh right, shooting pebbles. I forgot about them. Just sweat in the wheelchair. That's 2 house quests. Alright. Anything over here? No? What if we gotta get to the actual battle? This movie or next one? Now go, find the MacGuffins. Oh, right, this is how Hedwig dies. So how are they gonna adapt that, actually? I don't know, I guess we're about to find out. Oh my god, the Lego lawn gnomes. Is that an actual thing in Lego? Can you just get, like, lawn gnomes? Probably from Lego City, I would imagine. Maybe at some point we should get another monitor set up so then we can actually Google things while we stream. Something to hide presence, I would assume. No, Hagrid cannot dig. As soon as carriage is locked behind the dark arts object. Oh, doy. There we go. We're back in the air. Oh, that's cool. I assume we're having a dogfight, like with the bike segment in the early game. Oh! Okay. This is cool. I suspect incredibly scripted, but cool. What's Harry do? So, more or less the same thing. Okay, I played as Hagrid did. I think we found the stunt riding level as well. Holy shit. I saw that Lego van. He is coming. And now he's going.
Huh?
Ah.
Ah. Huh?
Bye-bye.
Eh?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I don't remember who this is. This is something about Dumbledore's will, but I don't know if this is supposed to be like an actual character or... Oh, hey, the ghost slits. And I'll be off. Ward wedding. Oh, is this the wedding of Lupin and Tonks? Does that mean we get Lupin in a nice wedding suit? I'm gonna hope so. But what are we doing? I suspect there's something to do with those labs, but what? Because Rod's got flu powder, but he doesn't seem to want to use it. Oh, hang on. No. Is there a broom somewhere for that then? Okay. On the bed then? No. I feel like I'm not missing... I feel like I'm missing something obvious, but I'm not knowing what. I don't know what. There's something to do with the flu powder, I know that much. Yeah, the cat. No. Oh, the burb. Let me out! Select Rod's the illuminator to use this lamp. The illuminator? Alright, how do I use the deluminator? Oh. There we go. What am I doing with it? Ah, there we go. Only Hermione can use pink base plates. Oh, is that what those things are for? Okay, we have learned. I forget, is Tonks pregnant by this point? I mean, we got Harry in a nice suit. Okay, whatever it is, we need water clearly. Oh. That'll work. Well, those pinatas, or those were pinatas, and now they're gone. I'd ask who brings pinatas to a wedding, but you know what, that sounds like a good idea. At least a fun idea. They get over there somehow, and that's... Ow. So get over there somehow, that's another character. Okay, kitty cat? Just licking yourself? Okay then. I need some cover. I did have a wet t-shirt contest. A pickaxe? Oh, they're this. Ah, something broke there. Oh, we're melting the ice to put out the fire. Clever. There must be some ice spell in the content of Harry Potter. I can't help but note. Oh! Hagrid! You can handle the Death Eaters. Hagrid just goes Dynasty Warriors on the Death Eaters. Okay, where's the light that I need? You think any of this fire would count for that? Get fire illuminates as well. Oh, doy. Oh? Nice thought, to be honest. Got ya. Oh! God, those tables are just ruined. Oh, hey, Bellatrix. Deathly Hallows now. But it goes by the movie, so... Deathly Hallows Part 1. Not the entire Deathly Hallows. Was like... kind of wish more of the movies got like that in the context of this. But at the same time, 7 movies, that's probably a bit much anyway. But like, there was... Oh! Nice cats.
Huh?
I don't know, maybe it's something that they can fix if they're... they do the Harry Potter saga, but I don't know. But like, this is the last Mumble game because like a lot of the audiences that played this game just played Harry Potter. They were new to Harry Potter. They didn't understand what was going on. Yes, I am. Alright, key. Oh! Oh! I get how we open this door now. We do this. We put it over there, and then it will open up. Rufus Squib Gore. What? Oh, so somehow I moved this car and it becomes a mighty thing. Thoughts on Wuthering Waves? What? What's Wuthering Waves? Almost survived. I'm not being dumb, right? That was upwards, right? So he seriously survived the centaurs. Thanks, Harry. Oh, that's what it's supposed to be doing. Wuthering Waves is a free-to-play action role-playing game developed and published by Kuro Games. It was released on May 22nd, 2014, being an open-world gacha game. Wuthering Waves has been compared to other titles such as Genshin Impact, with aims to emphasize combat more than its predecessors. Oh! Good to like think the bar is moving up. Like actual gameplay. Well, I assume it's gonna be like Genshin Impact proper where I just appreciate the fan art. Can I just blast it now? Yes I do. I tab out to go look at it, but these games tend to get a little bit wacky if you alt tab out of the game. But I feel like it's one of those things that, like, I understand why you'd want kids not alt tabbing or going into window mode, but at the same time I don't really understand. At the end of the day, these are kids' games. I wondered if it was going to be both of them at once. What are you shooting at? Just attack them? No. Who gets knocked out with chicken? You zapped me in the claws. I suppose that's... Hermione, CBT is after this. Now please nobody suited, thank you. Okay, I guess CBT is now, Hermione. Dumbledore seriously survived those centers, though.
Hey.
Oh! Alright then. I feel like I barely understand what's happening right now. Okay, with the dark magic. Who is that? Petunia Greencoat. That's the Dursley woman, right? Yeah. Water? No. I'm curious about that Waves game if it helps. I'll have to remember to check it out after stream. If you're behind here. That doesn't seem like a healthy way to cook a chicken, I gotta say. Or, you know, we could just serve it. I'm sorry worse has happened. Yeah, that's something that I'm stuck in now as well, because, like... It's weird looking back and thinking, like... There used to be a time where, like, free-to-play games meant that they were more accessible to, like, everybody. But nowadays, free-to-play games just means that, like, you're probably gonna try to get your wallet milked. Like, I understand, you gotta keep these games alive, but it's like... I don't know. Kind of just kills the fun out of this entire market. Oh my god! That was so random, I love it. Alright. See now, Mr. Student, how the fuck did you end up here? Did you just get bored by his you just get bored by his toilet one day? Oh. Madam Dursley. I assume he had white hair because at that point the actor was just getting old. Maybe. Okay, one's gonna be behind the Dark Wizard panel, one's gonna be behind the Super Strength panel, so I think we're fine. Right now, where are we going? Oh, we're really opening up this area. What's with the M? Oh! God, you hate to see it. But there's a cute for the bathroom, that's just the worst.
Huh?
Oh, I guess somebody did get bored by the toilet one day. Oh god, that is upwards. Why are you still here? The Ministry of Magic? Yeah, looks like it. Wasn't some, like, wizarding private tutors, which, you know what? That probably exists. I presume we're in the Ministry. That must have also be what the M stood for. I can't wait, there we go. Like, I do have a plan now for Hogwarts Legacy, but like, that is... It's a bit of a darn say to, like, I have not revisited Harry Potter since the books were coming out. But I'm really sorry, like, my lack of knowledge that's just kind of built or eroded. We're Cannonball, Albert One Corn. And the last one? Last one. I get why, but I'm surprised they even bothered prefixing that. I assume they're just not that relevant after this point anyway. I wouldn't even be surprised if these characters just flat out didn't appear, like, properly. Even before that's the end of the level. Oh, neat. Go to Betty Bye. It is that. Oh god, we're back at Umbridge's office, since he must have survived. I was thinking that key was reminding me of Une Musume, that horse girl anime. Where like one of the characters gets a key and the key is physically the and just lays the key in the keyhole. There's more the shape of it. Yeah, the horse girl anime.
Huh?
Huh?
Ooh. Hey.
Are we really gonna lock the... No, we're not. I don't know how to describe it, but like, they physically lay the key into the keyhole. It's not so much the key. Well, the teeth on the key, that is the lock opener, is the actual shape of the key. I've been told that anime's great for like visual humor. But I mostly know it for just that. But like for just that I can believe it because it's great. Are you not helping the man out? There we go. Actually, I know one more thing about that anime. Maybe the horse girls get their own dedicated lane on the street where it's... Huh? That's funny. I don't know, I was saying earlier to Lurker, like, I should make a dedicated day of it. And I just keep forgetting to. That's a dark wizard thing. As a side, man must piss me so confused in the Harry Potter world sometimes. Like your owner comes home using the Polyjuice potion, and it's like a completely different person. I should make a dedicated day where I just watch media. At least while videos are encoding, but I just forget. Usually I just end up watching YouTube documentaries or something. Like, sometimes there's a good reason. Like, sometimes I watch videos of, like, obscure video games. At least with that, you can argue that, like, I'm getting ideas for the channel. But sometimes I'm doing something like just watching, like, what's going on wrong with DSP. It's like, no. Play indigestion. I didn't. Watching DSP stuff, like, is completely pointless for the channel, because, like, I don't want to touch that spear the internet with a 10-foot pole. As you know, I don't want to get involved with it. I saw her about to toss it back. Whoa. And like, I've not watched any Weewa era Kamen Rider yet, and I really should get on that. Because I know Saber's apparently Sit, but from what I understand, Saber's literally the only Sit one right now. And Saber at least had an excuse in COVID. Why, hello. Yeah. Like, yeah, if I find a manga that I'm liking, I'd try to binge read all of it, but like, it would be within my interest to like, read like 3 chapters and give a thought of like, do I like it or not? Just for the sake of like, stream. Oh yeah, we beat up Upwards herself. Take Upwards with this. On this side, it still fucking baffles me how people miss the point of Upwards. You're not supposed to be like this woman, Twitter. And nobody needs to see her having to win t-shirt contest.
Hey!
Bye-bye. Hey, fuck the stun magnet, I gotta say. I said no. And that is why I pay attention. Wagwan. Oh, they do so well. Or they just dare to be there. I did weird that I have to unlock characters that we're using though. I'd like to say that's the last of it, but like outside the superhero games, it's all like uncharted territory, so I wouldn't actually know. You're gonna make him a cyborg! Nope. I do remember this somewhat vividly. You know, something I find so weird with this series. The gold brick total and our percentage do not correlate, like, at all. Because sometimes we'll be way up there to have, like, fuck all gold bricks. And sometimes we'll have, like, a lot of gold bricks. We up there, percentage-wise, and have very little gold bricks. Or sometimes we'll have a lot of gold bricks and still be, like, 40%. And, like, I understand, because, like... You've got the weird bricks, you've got characters, you've got... In this case, Stu's in peril, sometimes Stan Lee in peril. I just wanted that level. Stan Lee in peril, what other, like, missed collectibles have we had? Well, Stan Lee in peril / hostages, because Adam West and the generic ones in the first Lego Batman. Did Indiana Jones have anything? Oh, it had the Star Wars cameos. There's also mini kits that I just remembered. The first Ascended final technical test is joinable. Ah, I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't remember what. Or don't remember what it is. Hello? It's never that easy, is it? Think Destiny plus Warframe plus Anthem. I mean, that's a good combination. Oh! Yeah, I think I know what this is now. Sorry, that completely sucker punched me. If I recall correctly, there's a little bit of Jetson radio in there as well. Act 7, Harry commit unalive. Like, that made logical sense, but I honestly did not expect the pole to just kill me as it fell down. I thought it was just gonna harmlessly break apart like most Lego objects in these games. And then it just killed me. Like, granted, that means fuck all of these games, but still. Oh yes, the darkest of the books easily. I feel like a lot of it comes from like just killing cast members. But I'm not sure how I feel about it, because like, it keeps the stakes high, but at the same time, there's more deaths per chapter than like any other point. And quite a lot of them felt like they were killed off just for the sake of it. Like, this is me, like, what, 15 years later talking? Where, like, the shock factor from all the deaths is gone. Well, at least for me. I know Harry Potter does get like new generations going into it now. Even if like they will never really encounter like the magic of the series growing with them ever again. But like there's no mystery to the 7 books now, you can just like Google them. And I'm sure kids do. Hello, Sneak. I think, yeah. Exactly. What is that name? I get that game, but there's characters here. So I assume it's the character that we're trying to follow. There's a YouTuber called Implement that's done a couple videos called like "We'll Never Ever Get Blank." It is true. Like there are moments that like you will be able to relive either precariously or on your own forever, like any good movie. Like, there's some events even in that context that will just, like, never happen again. First time seeing Lord of the Rings springs to mind as well. Like, my grandparents took me to see Return of the King in the movies. Oh, there was a moment where you were standing at an orc, like, close up shot, that scared me. To the point where my pop just took me out the movie to hang about outside movie mags for a while. Like, it must have ruined his enjoyment of that movie, but like, well, ruined his enjoyment of that movie on the day, but like, that's a memory that stuck with me for my life. It like will just never happen again. There's also a memory that like strings. Okay, where's the lady? Anyway, it's also a moment that like always springs to my mind when I think about like how cool of a person my pop was. And like semi-related to that, watching Star Wars with Mum and my grandma's sister. Oh, that's where I need to go.
Huh?
Mr. Potter! Yes, for Master Snake. I feel bad about destroying some kid's bedroom. If I assume the kid is long grown up now. Water seduce. Well, Harry, you feel lucky? You got the post out. You got the luck posted back. Still don't understand why we would not just take that luck potion every day. Oh! I'm supposed to shoot the spiders. How do you like your hat, Miss Snake? You're looking fabulous. Also, I like that I'm just completely ignoring the spit of venom. Yeah, just something that you just take. Venomous spit. I don't see any problem with not. I don't see any problem with having venom in your system. None whatsoever. We're doing this some more. Tyrant Trickster played XCOM 2. My condolences, Tyrant. My condolences. So just because I don't enjoy XCOM doesn't mean it's not a good game. Like, I appreciate XCOM, but it's like, fuck doing that. Go to bed. The confusing. Actually, no. Would you have confusing? Because that's probably par for the course for the Wizarding World. I imagine you just go like, oh, I got blue balled. Almost had him. One more brick. Actually, I don't know. How are we looking percentage-wise? 44%. Hey, there we go. Like, we're gonna try for 50 today, but I don't see that happening. But the goal is just 40, so we're done pretty good. What wall is that? Winter clothes. Oh, right, the pads. Baby dragon! Alright. Can I get in here? No. Independent? Doesn't seem like it. Where even are we? And where's the fire, little gnome? Why do you want me to spray water? Point to 11. If you're gonna stream, I'll probably buy some time in a wager. But I mean, as long as I remember, we do have the means for time. That Wave gave you mentioned. Did Umbers actually die? I honestly remember the centaurs killing her, but I guess not. Oh, this is for the windbreak, isn't it? Okay, then where's the rest of the mushrooms? I think it's literally spelled like that. The entire joke with her is to take umbrage or take offense. Like, the entire thing was like, she was like that funny dunny, no fun allowed, usually conservative Christian, just outraged fanatic in the 80s/90s. Fast forward today, and apparently a lot of kids, back when the books were coming out, did not see the problem with her. And like, ultimately, Umbridge was one of the most successful Death Eaters. Despite not being a Death Eater. Like, I see people call for censorship of the wildest fucking things nowadays. It's like, where did that end up the previous generations? Oh, that's why I want to be to use the water. Like hell, the gaming example is Jack Thompson, and like, he got disbarred. Wait, so I unlock one using that guy in disguise, and then I just unlock that guy anyway. Yeah, exactly. Like, my $1 million question when it comes to that is, why? I'm just not gonna end anybody involved in that in a good spot. That's a pretty name. Like, I'm not saying you have to be okay with everything that comes out. I'm just saying, like, know when to wave your hand and say, okay, this is not for me. Like, hell, to double back to, like, Tyrant playing XCOM, like, serious is not for me. That's completely fine. Yeah, I saw they undid the censorship in the most recent patch, which, yay! Like, I did see people fighting over one of the pet's costumes if you revert your Stellar Blade version, it changes. It goes from a dark leotard thing, where you can very clearly see Eve's not wearing panties, to a more transparent version with panties. It's like, given that costume wasn't there to begin with, I'm not really sure you can. They made the same claim of censorship. Also, very arguably, yes, but like, arguably Eve is wearing less clothes in the actual version. What am I supposed to do here? And how do I open up that door? I'm out of ideas, so let's just follow the deer. Might as well, I don't know how to get back to Hogwarts. I should probably head back to Diagon Alley regardless. Yeah, that's also something that I don't fully understand, like... Nowadays, that kind of person gets almost religious. It's like... Yeah, I question religion, but like... With most religions, there's an idea that like, you will encounter a god or gods when you die. With no religion, you just encounter nothing. So like, what are you worshipping? Oh god, we're doing this again. Yes, some of these people would... Some of those people go so disvolt, you'd think they are like Christian crusaders back in like the 800s. I just don't understand. Same self-righteous war hate, yeah. I have a lot of like questions about fate, but like, if you're Christian, you'd be encountering like God, who would just like ask you questions. And like, I feel there's many people who spend like, what would be our equivalent to days, just like asking God questions. But like with the New Age stuff, it's like, it'd be just a void. It is just that. Like, to a degree it scares me, but like, it mostly just concerns me. Because even beyond like the whole woke/slash anti-woke, like, what can you get these people to do if like you get some useful idiots? And I worry that's also part of why current events, to try to avoid that topic, is such a cesspit right now. Like, I don't care for the guy myself, this is true, but like, I saw Ludwig got in trouble for donating to some guys. You ask him to take a political take. He does his political take with a donation, and you're mad at him for said political takes as donation? It sounds like this person mad at him is on the same side as well. Like, what the fuck? Look, Harry, sometimes you just gotta swing around a giant sword. Here, we got this thing. Oh, one can't give it a D's now? That's annoying. Want to take the bait, Mr. Bird? Oh. I'm the one taking the bait. Yep. Okay, we need the glasses. Where are the glasses? I wonder what was gonna happen. I half expected Harry to pull out a backpack or something and try it. Oh, what? We need your bag of tricks. Oh, this is for the house quest. Yeah, it's just for the house quest. What? So where are the glasses and or the weight? Oh. I didn't even know this was here. I see there's water in the swimming trunks. Underwear, close enough. Do you remember where that dark wizard was? On last stream? It's getting to clean up time, so you should probably keep that in mind. I've ever seen... I've ever seen one where you get for bouncing on the bed or something like that, but I don't remember what level. Apparently you gotta get to the last chunk of the game before you get like the basic ass Death Eater as well. Well, it said like year 7 something last stream. I don't know what level. After to quickly load up yesterday's stream just to find out. Try to play some golf, Howie. Oh my god. Oh, great, spiders. Load up your strength, Howie. Hang on, I got an idea. Yeet? No. That's bigger than dog. You might need some Robitussin, Voldemort. Oh? What are we doing? I don't understand. Let's see if the Voldemort tornado destroys it. Let's try to bait this out a little bit. There he is. Ah, I think I did something. Oh, I was supposed to push the Voldemort backwards.
Huh?
Did we do it? We gotta take that as a yes. Is it possible to see the chat in... There we go. BRB, I'm gonna quickly look to see where that wizard was. No, not because apparently there's no chat replay. At least on the phone. Maybe I'll just do a quick Google when we get to the signpost.
Huh?
Get a load of these to him, am I right, Harry?
What?
Oh! Are these the birds in question then? No, it can't be. Xenophilius, what? Also, who's constipated? Oh! Oh. Oh well, we make our way back to Diagon Alley. Harry Potter 5 Dark Wizard. Year 7 Part 2 level. You can go to Hagrid's yard. Oh. This is Year 7 1. Okay, apparently I go back to Hogwarts and use the bag in Hagrid's yard. And if we're wrong about that, well, fuck. So I would presume from that I can just go to Hogwarts. Or not. Well, fuck. He might be spending some time trying to figure out how to get back to Hogwarts. Just fair warning, everybody. Oh. Let's test the theory. That train's gone. The same thing in practice. Oh, so that is how you get someone to shoot in peril. A game theory. I know what I said about YouTube drama, but I did see a video of Boogie complaining about Matt Pat retiring. It's like, well, had you looked after yourself, you probably would have been in the same situation. Audemars map. Oh, that's how I get back to Hogwarts. Press B next to the wanted post. Oh, okay. So now, new question: how do we get to Hagrid? I do remember the defense of the dark arts teacher during this year was like full-on dark wizard.
Huh?
What? Oh, we're playing as Ginny. That's really neat. Wait, does that mean we can't do the Hermione thing yet? Unless we find ourselves a polyjuice person. Can we find ourselves a polyjuice person? Yes, we can. Woot! So, Quad, what are we gonna do?
Huh?
Did anybody else have that bag? No, I want it.
Huh?
Big is, but it was worth a shot. Died. My guy, you are not in peril. I'm just saying, between like giant spiders, evil tentacle monsters, fireflies, really? That's what's troubling you? Some guy got bored by his toilet and you're scared of fireflies? Let's see, let's do a sop.
Huh?
I'm just picturing that now, like, lots of wizards just get around. What happened to you today? Well, I almost got eaten by a spider. What happened to you? Got caught in a swarm of fireflies. What? Yeah, it was the worst thing that happened to me today. Damn it, Kyle. I suppose thinking about it, To some degree, that would also be on you, given this kind of world. I'm sure it's perfectly possible to just not... Oh. Not to deal with the giant spiders if possible. Like, yeah, you probably have to deal with them in class, but... At least that's a controlled environment, I would presume. Or who knows, maybe I'm just speaking out my ass. Oh, buzz off. That puts us over the halfway point of the gold bricks, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Might be wise for us to do another plot mission, though. Just to see if that will let us bring Harry, Hermione, and Ron into Hogwarts. Now let's go! What do we find? We found a bird! I half expected that to crash onto the tent. Xenophilius love. That fucking name, man. Who names a kid Xenophilius? That kid must have... That guy must have got mistaken for like a xenophobic or xenophilic many times. We want the boy. Xenophilius, I think his name was.
Huh?
Like, he must have got called xenophobic or xenophile as a kid. But as far as an adult, you just get a double take. Oh, there's more vines. Cat. Pretty obedient cat, I gotta say. There's one kite gone. Wait, what? Alright, then what are we supposed to be actually? What are we actually supposed to be doing? I mean, we can do some gardening. Xenophilius. Still not over that. Oh, we need the birds. I assume this is for a house quest. Yes, it is. Sometimes I'm starting to wonder, how many secluded houses are there in the Wizarding World? This is a fairly secluded island, it looks. I suppose when you ride on broomsticks, any decently large chunk of land is a house. I suppose anywhere where you can build a house, you build a house on. I mean, what do you care if you need to fly to get there? Everybody can fly. Hi, I got your daughter kidnapped. Is it not the necklace? I'm confused, but then again, this guy is a Lovegood. Just saying, Luna's not the sanest person. I feel like that's just a for fun thing in the Wizarding World. I would not be surprised if that's a thing that actually happened. I see, weird thing. Okay. I must wonder how many hours in the office was spent trying to figure out what to name each variant of the characters. Yes, Mr. Man? I see you're hiding something. Give us the necklace. Oh, this is not actually the necklace. Let him finish. One's got that McDonald's hot chocolate energy going on.
Ooh.
Or be with those big floats. Okay, that looks cool. What are we on? Oh, what? Oh no, obviously we need the outer wand for. Okay. I like this. This is cool. Oh, okay then. I assume we're building something with what's down here. Yes, we are. There was a game I saw on Total Biscuit's channel once, like, long ago, about a guy who is retired for adventuring, so he just tells his story in, like, a stage play. This reminds me of that for some reason. Like, 1 or 2 to use the Wizard X and stuff. Oh, there we go. Morbid. Oh, I could fire her. What am I doing with her now? Oh, that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I really like this. All 3 of us are supposed to get out of here. Oh, I had the wrong button, that's why. Did I? Now, do you two want to hop on? To sneak past death, you'll need to be hidden. Oh, I remember this now. The third brother wanted to escape death, so he just, like, lived underneath the invisibility cloak for the rest of his life. The nurse there said rest of his life. But death comes for us all, sadly. I don't want. Alright, clear the path. And death comes for us again. We're lucky these visuals. 1 or 2. Now what are we doing? We in the clear? Yeah, we're in the clear. Welcome back, Death. Oh, well, I can't use Wingardium Leviosa under the invisibility cloak anymore. Whip! Death got his kill at the end. I gotta hold the button down still. Oh? No, no. What am I doing wrong? Like everything, there we go. Get blocked by the windmill. There we go. Buzz off, Death. Why is this nothing to do with no collectibles out here? I think there'd be at least one. Not today, Death. Look good. That's good looking visuals. Like, art direction during this segment did their jobs really well. Welcome back, Lurker. How's Gremlins? Oh! Oh! Clever! That's good to hear. Oh, I can use Wingardium Leviosa with the invisibility cloak on. No, you don't care anymore, Death? Alright. Okay, we need the outer wand. I wonder how much this gonna play into the levels from the here on. I did see some gold bricks on the campsite. It does seem like it's a long segment. That's how I get up there. Like, I'm enjoying the visuals right now, but like, if there's a level segment with the collectibles afterward, I can see the problem. But when you're doing cleanup, you just kind of want to move on and get what you need. Death? We've been way too long for me to remember. But it does sound right. I hear there's Border 2, Border 3, Border 1. Which is weird they actually have names, but oh well. Oh, so there's their names, thank you. Which, well, you have them up. What did it, the point of the invisibility cloak? I don't remember. Like, did he just decide one day he's lived long enough and just take the cloak off willingly? Or did he do it to save somebody? I don't remember. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we might be about to find out now. Oh, okay, he gave it to his son. Hi, friend. Who did, through various means, eventually ended up with Harry Potter himself. Even Xenophile is bored. What would you do for your daughter, lad? Dance, apparently.
Huh?
So Luna's somewhere here, I assume? Oh god, yeah, there are collectibles here. Oh, well, that means we'll get a pretty sight later on. And disappear for her too, apparently. I feel I should make clear, Lurker, like, I have not read the books nor seen the movies since they were coming out. So a lot of my Harry Potter knowledge is just, like, eroded with time. Just in case you would hear what I was saying there earlier. And that just spits me out so much. I'm curious if it's an actual word. I just know xenophobe and xenophilia. And that's where my mind keeps going to. But I suppose thinking about it, somebody probably has in the Wizarding world on both those fronts. Actually no, we do have the xenophobe, it's Voldemort. Huh? Oh, there we go. A guitar? Or a mace? Oh no, it's a duster. Oh, the spiders. There we go. I was expecting her to just smash it. And now with that, we can see what's behind door number 1. I should see that coming actually, because I could see the tube the entire time. Ain't that good? That's good. Do you like ducks? I do like ducks. Why? Okay, yeah, that I also agree with. I do like ducks, but cats a bit. Cats are more... Words. Cats are more my thing. Ain't that right, Blood? Where'd you go? Where did my cat go? Cats over dogs? Yeah, cats over dogs. I don't mind the little dogs, but big dogs, they can be a little bit hard for me to handle. What's down there? What's over there? So an old workmate has got a huge husky. It's the most adorable thing. Like, very much just a lover boy. Granted, given his size, that might be also part of the problem, but... eh. I saw that. Oh! Creepy! There's also a doll. I'm gonna hope this is Luna's room. That's what I'm wondering. Majima everywhere! I mean, xenophilia everywhere! I didn't even mean to call him that time. Just gotta leave him to his fate. Xenophilius, thank you. That poor guy must have got bullied so much as a kid for that name. Alright, that's probably also gonna be the last level that we do. Because I want to raid Spit when he starts. Well, we can probably do some sopping while we wait. With Spit, if you're still aware, are you setting up, or... Well, have you set up? Hang on. Yep, just about to. Okay. What's over here? Fair enough. So who's in the sop? still can't get over that name. You gotta do a quick Google just see if that's an actual word. Gotta be 5 or 10 minutes. Works for me. I'm in 50. Yeah, we're in 50. No point, get as much done as we can before you set up, and then we'll just give you a wait. No, you can't get Xenophilius. I'm gonna have to resist a lot of... oh, my Death Eaters. I'm gonna have to resist a lot not to make some sort of xenophilia joke in the thumbnail. But, like, I feel like I am bullying the guy when I make jokes about that, but at the same time... my god. Nice venison cabinet. Oh! Did we pick up any wood bricks? Yes, we did. Kinda sad we don't Actually, no, we did that for Marvel Superheroes once, didn't we? Just put on the Christmas hats. Oh, look at 108 out of 200. Any other ones are down in the gold brick room that we were just in. Said I'm furious. Oh, almost at the end of part 1. Let's remember that for next time. We need a key for that. If we go back to Hogwarts, it'll be Ginny and the other two guys. So what else can we do to clean up? I'm quite a dark wizard. Oh! Okay, Hermione, get this open. What are we doing with this? Oh! Divine Soul was happy well and truly beforehand. Oh, that's a level, isn't it? I don't remember who that guy is. Good sort, Hermione. Please tell me that's a variant. Oh, hi, Luna. Is that Dobby? Hey, it's Dobby! Ah, yeah, this is the last level of the part. I am tempted, but at the same time, I want to wait. Spit. It isn't, sadly. Ah. We could test the Dark Wizard thing, but I don't think we have any more Dark Wizards. So I think I'm gonna wind Pratt away until Spit's done. Dobby isn't here yet. I assume we'll go get him for at the level. Like, if not in the first area, not after the, if not after the first room, after the first couple. Let's quickly pop in. Let's see if Spit's live. Not quite yet. Oh, but Accent Sal's playing Hi-Fi Was. Okay, he's starting now. But first, we'll turn on window capture. Behold my many tabs. Not an actual word. Oh, that's Grip. Griphook was one of the good guys? I thought he died with the bank. With the bank. You know. The 2 L's? The fact that it's putting it up love good implies to me that it was a word made up for Lego. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's just a word made up for Harry Potter. Oh! I was a Greek character. Phileas was I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that, philosopher and musician who lived in the first half of the 4th century BC. Aluus Gellius relates that Xenophilius was the intimate friend and teacher of... Fuck these names! I love Greek and Rome, but my god, the names. It implies that Xenophilius taught him Hieroglyph whatever doctorate. He was said to have belonged to the last century of, yes. And he is the only, yes, known to have lived in Athens in the 4th century BC. According to Avius wrote that Xenophilius was once asked by somebody how he would educate his son, with Piper asking him the citizen of a well-governed state. Fair enough. In, yes. It's supposed to have said that Xenophilius lived 105 years. Oh, so he did good for himself. He enjoyed considerable fame in the Renaissance, apparently because Pease claimed that he lived 105 years without ever being sick? Damn. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. It's to take umbrage, which is to take offense. And Spit mentioned something earlier that I wanted to Google as well. What was it? Wuthering Waves. So we'll Google that and we'll give it a wave. We'll Google that and then we will give it a wait, eh? You know, I think let's start the wait now, just so that it's ready for when we go. Actually, if we're going to do that, real quick, let's update the totals. Where is it? There we go. I always forget to do this when we're waiting. There we go. I'll set up the wait and then we'll do a quick look at this, whatever it is. Wait has been created. So what is this Wuthering Waves? Oh! He is Ars Amor, a VTuber that I watch, he's played through this game. I am somewhat familiar with it in the sense that, like, it's probably on my to-watch list. Character design is cute, though. It looks like it's a card-based thing. Yeah, I do like the character design. Oh. Okay. Might not be some. Oh, wait, I still have to loop it. Might not be something that I play because free-to-play games and me and that, but it's definitely something I have to keep an eye on. Anyway. Let's bring back up the following. I think it's about time that we stop waiting. Stop prattling and get to waiting, eh? So, give Spit some love. The channel you're waiting is offline. What? No, he isn't. We are professional streams. I assume I just left that on too long and that's what happened. Spitfire. I'll set it up real quick again and then we will wait. But while we wait for the timer to go, give Spit some love. You encountered him in the chat. And till next we meet, good luck and have fun, everybody. Have fun. Alright, unmute. The channel you're waiting is offline. No, it isn't. Oh, it's 2X's. Yes, I know, riveting commentary. There, finally, are we done? Have we got it working? I am tired. Feel free to go to bed or take a nap if you want. Let's see ya. Have fun. Finally.
Hello, Shane. How's it going? Hi, Luca.
Have fun, everybody.